morning. Welcome for the CS class. And today's topic is this is the remaining part of logic gate. In the last session, I told you about 5 different kind of logic gate. Those are the 3 basic gates: AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, and 2 combinational gate, that is the NAND gate and the NOR gate. Okay, now today we will go for 2 more gates. One is called XOR gate, another is XNOR gate. That is exclusive OR gate and exclusive NOR gate. Okay, the need of exclusive OR gate or the exclusive NOR gate is that first we see what is the need of an exclusive OR gate. If we go for the OR gate, the simple OR gate, then what happens? The output is 3 times true and only 1 time it is 0. That means in that case, is any one of the input is 1 or true, then we'll get the output as true. But if we think about actual use of the word OR, that means any one. So that should be any one output. If any one of the input is true or 1, then the output should be true or 1, which is not done through the OR gate. That's why we need one more gate, that is known as the XOR gate, in which the output will be 1 or true if any one of the input is 1 or true. Okay, 1 or true. Otherwise, it will be display a false or 0 result. Okay, so as I told you, there are 3 things about a logic gate. The first thing is the logic, that is F is equal to X XOR Y. This is the symbol of XOR, that is a plus within a circle is known as the XOR symbol. But in fact, it will calculate some other thing. This is the symbol of identification of the operator or the operation of XOR gate. But basically it used to solve the equation like this: F is equal to X dash dot Y plus X dot Y dash. The actual calculation or the actual Boolean logic solved through your XOR gate is F is equal to X dash dot Y plus X dash dot X dot Y dash. Okay, so if we go for this logic, then what happen? According to this logic only we'll get the truth table or we'll get this value. Okay, but before going to the truth table, let's see what is the symbol of your XOR gate. Now the symbol of the XOR gate is, this is the part of OR gate. You have already known about this. This is the part of OR gate, and this extra curve or this extra curve is known as the identifying value of the XOR gate. The same as the OR gate, and one more curve added before the OR symbol. That's why it's so that it will become the XOR symbol. Okay. Now come to the truth table. As I told you here, this is the logic that will be solved through your this particular operation. So when we are going to solve this logic, what happened here? To value X and Y. X 0 and Y 0. If X is equal to 0, then X dash is equal to 1 and Y is equal to 0. So this is 0 plus X is equal to 0, Y dash is equal to 1 over here. If you are getting the first value, then what happens? This is 0, 0 dot 0, 1 dot 0 is equal to 0, 0 dot 1 is equal to 0. So the output is 0 over here. Now come to the second value, that is X is equal to 0 and Y is equal to 1. So X 0, Y 1, so that X is equal to 0, Y is equal to 1. Then what happened? X dash become 1 over here, Y dot 1 plus X is 0, Y dash is 0. So 1.1 is 1 plus 0, that is 1. So the output is here 1. If you go for the third value, in the third case, the value of x is 1 and y is 0. So what happened? X dash is here, x is 1, so x dash is 0, y is already 0, plus x is 1 and y dash is also 1 because y was 0. So what happened here? Again 0.0 is equal to 0 plus 1.1 is equal to 1. So the output is 1 over here. So this is the output of 1. Okay. Now next thing, if both are 1, x is also 1 and y is also 1, it is the third combination of input where both x and y are 1. In that case, what happened? X dash is equal to 0 dot y1 plus x is equal to 1 dot y dash is equal to 0. So 0 plus 0, the output is 0 over here, so that the last output is 0. So in this gate, what happened? If any one of the input, whether it is x or y, any one input, if any one input is true or 1, then the final result is true, otherwise the final result is false. Okay. Now come to the seventh gate, or this is the last logic gate, which is known as the XNOR gate. That is exactly opposite of the XOR gate. Okay, what is the XOR gate? The opposite of the XOR gate is known as XNOR gate. Like OR gate, opposite is NOR gate. AND gate, opposite is NAND gate. Likewise, XOR gate, opposite is XNOR gate. That means if we are passing the output of an XOR gate through a NOT gate, then we'll get the output of a XNOR gate. Okay. So here also three things. The symbol is F is equal to X. Now this is the symbol of XNOR. The dot and a circle. The dot and the circle is the symbol of XNOR gate, or this is known as the XNOR operator. And the symbol, the same symbol over here, what is the symbol of XOR? The same as the symbol of XNOR. The only difference between both the symbol is this part, this circle is taken from your NOT gate. As I told you, in case of NAND gate and NOR gate, only the circle is taken from the NAND gate. Now what happens if you go for the truth table? See, we'll have the exactly opposite here 0 0 0, here 0 0 1, 0 1 1, here 0 1 0. Here 1 0 is 1, here I am getting 1 0 is 0, here 1 1 is 0, and here I am getting 1 1 as 1. Okay, so for solving this, in fact this is the symbol, as there is a different logic for this particular symbol. The same thing happened with the XNOR gate. Here also a different logic has been solved for this particular operator, or for the XNOR operator we are operating or we are calculating a different logic, and that logic is F is equal to X dash dot Y dash plus X dot Y, or using the commutative law you can write down X dot Y is equal to plus X dash dot Y dash. So this logic, when we are solving this logic, then what happened? We'll get this output. Let's verify the output whether it is correct or not. Okay. Now come to the point. What happened here? Suppose in the first case x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So 0 dash is equal to 1, 0 dash is equal to 1 plus 0.0. So 1 plus 1 is equal, 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. This is the first value. In case of the second value, let's check. Suppose x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. Then what happened? X dash is equal to 1 y is equal to x dash is equal to 1, y dash is equal to 0, plus x is equal to 0 dot y is equal to 1. So 0 dot 1 dot 0 is equal to 0, plus 0 dot 1 is equal to 0. So the output is 0. So this is the way you can prove the output of your XOR gate. So these are the gates which are used for any designing any logic circuit. In the next class or in the next session, we'll go for the logic circuit, how to design the logic circuit for solving any kind of logic. Up to that, practice all these gates. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.